Four different places. There'll be a serial number right here on the butt of the gun. And on this gun, it is 143893. Okay, that's your grip frame, that's your serial number. Another place for the serial number is on the back side of the cylinder, and I got to turn it towards me for this. It's right there. I don't know how well you can see that. My camera operator can zoom that in. Okay, I'll turn that towards me. And again, that reads 143893. Okay, yep. I don't know why I did that, because it's got to be open. The next place, on the bottom side of the barrel, it will be stamped with a number. And again, 143893. So what this has told us at this point is the cylinder, the barrel, the grip, frame, all started life out together on the same gun. Now, the fourth place for the serial number to be is right there inside that yoke detent. And this one, this number is, it's there, but it's very, very faded. It's not uncommon for these numbers on the inside of the yoke to be poorly stamped. It had four of the 6 numbers are there, and it reads 3893. So just the first 2 are missing. So it's probably, this gun is in all likelihood a complete and original gun. The bottom of the barrel should be stamped United States property. And because it was military back in the day, you should have what was called the flaming bomb proof mark. There's a flaming bomb on the underside of the barrel here. And there's a flaming bomb up on top of the frame here. So if it's got all those marks and everything else, then chances are this is an original weapon. So now we've determined that. If it's not all original, you can usually deduct a condition grade just for the fact that it's been changed. Again, if you're just buying a shooting weapon, which is what I bought this for, it's not meant to be in a collection, maybe you don't deduct a grade for that, but generally speaking, it'll get knocked down the price if all the numbers don't match. So you need to keep that in mind when you're buying or selling one. You should have smooth wood grips. Okay, I've seen these changed out with synthetic grips. These never came with synthetic grips originally. The bluing, if you start looking at the finish on this, bluing's scratched off, worn off. There's some shallow corrosion and pitting in this area. The drag line around the cylinder is fairly pronounced, meaning this thing's been turned many, many, many times. The bluing, I would say, is no more than 30-35%, and with some light pitting. I would grade this gun as good for our website purposes. Very good might be pushing it, but to me this is a good weapon, and it's valued as such at around $600. Keep in mind when you're buying and selling, when you're buying, you want to knock the grade down as much as you can. You're going to point out every little problem. When you're selling, a lot of people tend to put on rose-colored glasses and not see the problems and try to knock it up a grade. But, the final value is always determined by the buyer and the seller. For our purposes, we would value this weapon at around $575 to $600. When I bought this thing about 5 years ago now, give or take, I believe I paid $525 for it. It was at an auction. It had, I had to pay buyer's premiums and everything else, and sales tax and everything else. I believe when all was said and done, it was $525 or $535 for this gun out the door. So, and it's been 5.5 years now. So, there is another gun like this, the Colt 1917, again made for the U.S. military. Same weapon, same model, not the same value. The parts are not interchangeable. The only thing it'll do is shoot the same ammunition, so don't get the two of them confused. So I hope you found that interesting and informative. Please leave us some comments, leave us some feedback. We're just starting to market the site here, even though we've been working on it for a number of years. We're just starting to market it now because we wanted it to work well before we turned it loose to the public. So please let us know if you'd like to see anything different or if you have any comments, and we'll be happy to try to accommodate you. Send us an email through the www.mygunvalues.com website if you have any questions or any concerns, and we'll be more than happy to help you out in any way we can. Thanks for watching.